Plus, Showmaker will have a lot more playmaking potential, and the power of Kana on his, I'd say, signature pick, hopefully helping out a little bit, because he was not really anywhere to be seen. We've seen Casantes really take control of team fights in the previous game. That just didn't happen the way that I think they were looking for.
Yeah, Ken had a bit of a roughie in game one. Let's see whether he can turn it around as we move towards game number 2. Okay, I think we are situated a little bit closer to the D+ Kia side of Lolpark, because it sounded a bit louder in my head. We'll see. They are set up here towards this bottom side once again. Showmaker spending some time with his bottom lane.
It's important. You don't always see that much of each other, and you need to keep...
It's about camaraderie.
A tight relationship, yeah.
You also need to rely on your mid laner a lot. There is a reason why the top lane...
every
single game. It would all just be... everything would be covered in glitter.
Ooh.
All right.
Peanut dodging the Tri-Burst ward.
Yeah, we'll see whether Canyon and Canna can make this one work, as Peanut's going to move on in. There is first blood going over to D+ Kia, and Peanut is just going to evacuate.
I feel like you're...
It's relatively slow moving, this game. It's relatively slow moving.
In some trouble here.
Yeah.
The problem is that we kind of ran out of all our topics after Challengers.
Yeah, it's true. And a lot of those topics, you know, you shouldn't move them towards the LCK. That's what is somewhat of a difficulty, as Canyon's going to make his way over. They found the distortion, and Showmaker picks up the kill. Oh, man, I thought it was a lull state for a second there, and immediately... Definitely indexing very, very heavily into winning the lane, as now Deft is in trouble. Pays is going to cleanse the exhaust. Gallon trying to stand in front as Deft gets to relative safety, but the cat is not going to be so lucky, and Pays just runs at the bottom lane of D+ Kia and wipes him out.
And we have seen that the Zeri Lulu lane can be deceptively strong post level 6.
In 4. Pretty good.
Yeah, and Canyon has the back as well. So Kana also really nicely done there. Peanut actually keeping him away, kind of zoning him off as Showmaker.
Yeah, Bolt Breaker comes in. There's the flash to make sure they have the chain CC, and you're welcome. It's exactly the same treatment this time from Chovy and Peanut to what Showmaker and Canyon just did to Chovy.
I'm starting to be
pleased about the whole situation, to be honest, as Shirley going to be attempted by Gen G. Showmaker moving on over, finds a control ward. Chovy is there, and lined up as well. Yeah, exactly. Information advantage feels to be on D+ Kia's side. Gen G are grouped up and ready for this.
No flash, neither AD carry.
Yeah. And kind of not going to get stunned up or snared by the chains. It's now Showmaker. He has a cease and desist available. Last time around, Canyon did manage to steal this. This time, Peanut locks it down as there's the Glacial Prison. Pays has the cleanse as the Cassante is going to fall immediately. We saw a very similar thing happen in the last game. But D+ Kia managed to also secure the Herald. This time around, not so. They are going to guard the eye to deny Peanut picking that one up.
Gen G able to get the final smite as
well. Yeah, Peanut going to dive on top here. That's too much damage, and the Silas is going to fall. Pays looks for the extendo beam. Canyon flashes. He's got a cat as well, but already they managed to take it. I think if Gen G play it out the way their comp wants it to, we're not going to have the same style of fight. It's going to be more of this cloak and dagger. As Chovy doing a bit of that. He's going to have to flash, though, as we can see. Final chapter comes down. They look for the LeBlanc, and they should be able to grab her. Canyon locks down that kill. Now Cannon with a fantastic Nava. He gets polymorphed, though, and he hops away. Meganar going to be incoming here. As now without Chovy, Gen G are really going to struggle to hold on to this Drake, and they understand that. They do back away. Ulti times out from Pays.
Would be fairly ambitious. And nicely done by D+. Canyon and Kellen together. More than enough damage, or more than enough CC rather. As, this is still going.
Yep, they're going to try and save this turret. Cease and desist going to be used onto Peanut. A taste of his own medicine, if you will, as Doran pushes them all away, and it's Canyon that's the first target. Peanut taken down low as Showmaker just wants to escape, just wants to get out of here, but he's not going to be allowed to. It's a double kill for Doran on this Cassante. Oh dear. Okay, never mind.
We'll be fine for now, but when the next wave comes in with the Baron buff, this turret sure to fall. They're still holding on here. You have a Sivir. It is very good as teleport comes in.
Yeah, they should be able to get rid of the rest of these minions though, as Doran's going to get bonked into. With that Arctic Assault, Showmaker finds some chains. Permafrost is going to land as Canna looking for that backline, but Peanut's already taken down the Silas. Pays with the ulti running, is now running away from Canna, who does have the ulti. Is the crush combo going to be there as Canyon moving on in, doesn't have ult. Not going to be able to do too much more, as I believe Pace is not a whole lot just yet, as Showmaker picks up the Vi ultimate. And Peanut now lurking off to the side. This is soul point for D+ gear as Chovy diving on in, getting some poke damage. Doran softened up, but now Pace is going to turn up. In goes Canna, gets a gnar, but it actually doesn't do anything at all. He gets cease and desisted, and he has to say yes. As Doran dives into the backline, Deft has to flash, and the team fight has been ripped to shreds. Deft not going to be able to do anything here as the Vault Breaker is enough to get Peanut in. And Showmaker finds himself the last man standing alongside Kellen. Pay's going to rip through him, and then Cassante picks up the KS to finish it off.
Pay's like, haha.
Yeah, they don't get too worried about it as Canna gets forced into Mega Gnar yet again. Deft might be able to get a red buff. As Genji just going to push down this bottom inhibitor. Not looking like there's a whole lot they can do about it as well, as Canna's going to get his Gnar off into this wall, but it's Doran. He's so extraordinarily tanky. Peanut as well. Not too bad in his own right. Showmaker grabs a cease and desist. As Pays might... Oh, there we go. They turn it on to Chovy. Let's see whether they can actually do some damage to Pays, though, because he is the one doing everything here for Genji. Peanut going down very, very low, and the Prowling Projectile does land onto the Vi. Doran just frontlining beautifully, and Pays is just huge. I mean, what's he supposed to do? Doran popping off in the backline as well as the wallop goes entirely wide. And if they don't kill the Zeri, they cannot win the fight. And Pays shows them exactly why. That's a quadra kill in the end, and they'll say goodnight to this game. 2-0 for Genji. We use statement quite a lot, but this is absolutely that. After so many, we're saying this team was third place. They're now second.